Hello, sir. Hi, sir.
Hello.
It's good to have you here. And I just want to ask you about the scope of civil engineering. After entering this college, I have gone through some of the labs here, and facility-wise, Adamas University is providing each and everything which is required for the students to experiment on. So, can you tell first? Can you give your introduction to the audience?
Okay, myself Dr. Hasim Ali Khan. I am head of the Department of Civil Engineering here at Adamas University. Regarding the sir your questions about the scope of the civil engineering, actually there are lots of engineering discipline is there, but civil engineering is the basic core department in our country or our world. Actually lots of building infrastructures, lots of building infrastructure or road or transportation, so any going for the constructions must require for the civil engineering. Even you go for the any startup or the any project or any software company, first we need for the infrastructures. That's creative part is going for the civil engineers. And recently civil engineer there are lots of specifications, lots of challenges there, lots of modernizations is there, lots of technique is there. So that's why it's a very core and very creativity department is the civil engineer, because every time we need for the some infrastructure.
Okay.
If you go for the building, you go for the road, you go for the any type, for must need for the infrastructures.
Can you tell me about the equipments and tools used here?
Yes, there are lots of laboratory facilities there, geotechnical laboratory. Under this laboratory the consolidated test is there, CPT test is there, CDT test is there, SPT test is there, standard protectors test. That means lots of soil bearing capacity test is conducted for the geotechnical laboratory, under this geotechnical laboratory. Next is going for the transportation laboratory. If you go for the any transportation facilities, first we create the determine the bitumen penetration test, and after that test the road it will be stable or it will be damaged or it will be leakage is there, that's go for the transportation department. Then you go for the another, the main basic concept is the concrete technology laboratory. Here you use the laboratory equipment, universal testing machine, compression testing machine, flexural testing machine, split tensile strength test. Okay, lots of machine is there, and for the test of result it will be for whenever you go for the any constructions, some prototype model is there, they don't go for the cube test. Okay, and after that cube test you have to determine this structure is to be stable, is how much strain is there, then it will be implemented for the real life structures. Okay. So that facility is to be there.
Great, sir. How the civil engineering engineers used AI for their work, for their benefit?
Yes, very good question. Right now there is a recent trends is there, AIML, and it will be implemented in all the disciplines.
Yes, sir.
Whatever civil, whatever mechanical, whatever, that's AIML, machine learning and artificial intelligence will be implemented for the any structures. Okay, here the civil engineering one specification is there, structural health monitoring. Suppose this is our health, so our body is to be localized that and their parts is there. Suppose this parts is to be correct path or it will be damaged or some portion is there, so that's part called for the structural health monitoring. And lots of technique is there, structural health monitoring, this is acoustic imaging technique, lots of technique is there. So that's part it will be created for with the help of the AIML. With the AIML, with the help of the AIML, you don't go for the experiment. With the help of AIML, it will be creativity. The structure is sustainable, the structure is longevity, the structure is durability, the technique is there, go for the AIML. So definitely with the help of AIML, it will be modernized technique is theirs.
Okay. And can you tell me about Dr. Fixit?
Okay.
How did you come up with the idea of tying up with one of the best?
Definitely. Yeah. So Adamas University sponsored one center of excellence. Name is Dr. Fixit Structural Protection and Rehabilitations of Structures. Here the lots of training program is there. That means training program, there our students, that means diploma students, lateral entry diploma students, BTech students, UG that means UG students, PG students, and under this vocational training students. Okay, so these students here the come our training and learn for the basic skills. That means how if I construct one structures, then the maintenance part is required. Without maintenance the structure may be collapsed or maybe leakage, something is there. So that's the part is creativity here for the center of excellence. With the help of the Dr. Fixit, their renowned company, Dr. Yes. Fixit Structural Protections, here we demonstrate the structural protections. Protection, that means if you wear for the shirts or t-shirts or like that, that means it will be offset some the germs or some bacteria. So that means our structures may be some leakage point is there. If you construct for the beam and beam column, some crack is there, okay, some leakage portion is there. So that's why water is coming and that leakage portion is forming. So structural protections like that, any technique is there. Under this technique there are lots of techniques is there. So with the help of the one by one technique, the structure is to be retrofitted. That means without destroying, the structure is to be initiated and strength capability is to be same like that in our construction in earlier. So that's the very creativity part is there for structural protection, and our theoretical part is there. And if you go for the hands-on training part of there, that means first to introduce for the introductions and the literature training, and then you go for the hands-on training. With the hands-on training, the students as well as contractors or as well as building planner, they are facilitated for the with the help of the retrofitting technique for the waterproofing structures.
I like how you guys have implemented the process, the leveling on
Yes,
three
yes.
sides of the walls. It's actually very quite helpful.
Yes. It will be branding is there. Okay, branding is completed and model is to be coming. So it will be very great achievement in our university, not in our university, in our eastern region. Only Center of Excellence Dr. Fixed is there in Adamas University. There is no one university is there for the eastern region.
Okay. What's the placement records for civil engineering students?
The key success is the training and placement. Here our students get the chance for the career opportunities, and recently the last highest package for our students is 42 lakhs CDCs is theirs last students, and average if you go for the average, so it will be surrounding 37-38 average.
What are
CDCs
the
is
companies that come for recruitment?
Okay, the Pinnacle Infrastructure is theirs, for Sriram Construction is there, Sriram Steel is theirs. Okay, lots of companies, the McKinsey Bharati's company is theirs. So lots of companies to be cooperative in our CDC department.
Okay. And last question, where do India stand in the field of civil engineer industry? Where does India stand
Okay.
compared to other countries?
This is a very good question. So actually, in modernizations, if you go for our modernization systems, so people are very good, attractive for the new innovative with the cost effective. New innovative with the cost effective. That means in our industry, some if you go for some industries or various industries, some wastage material is theirs. Okay. And these wastage materials is to be incorporated in our concrete technology. With the help of the wastage materials, the concrete strength will be achieved. If you go for the terms, GGBFS, ground granite blast furnace slag, okay. So if you go for the normal traditional concrete, so it will go for the 28 days curing is there. But if you go for some innovating technique, so it will be cured is 24 hours, 7 hours curing is completed and gain for the highest strength. So some modernizations of the civil engineering is to be there one by one process, because if you go for the structures for the rainfall seasons, or if you go for the any barrage, any crest, so some lots of offset is there. Okay, so if you go for the modernization technique, so it will be overcome. Definitely it will be very infrastructure is there. And if you go for the any construction technique, so here the composite structure is to be very innovative is there. That means for beside the traditional, that means if you go for the construction of the concrete structures, so it will be making more cost and making for the better design. But if you go for the composite, suppose one part is the concrete, another part is steel or any other structure, it will be more feasible and gain higher strength and gain more sustainability. So that modernization system is there. Another part is green building. Right now this is very green concept is there for green building. So very good construction is there for the civil engineering background is there. Very good modernization is there, system is there.
In the field of innovation, India is not quite behind, I think.
Yes.
India is far ahead of its time.
Yes.
Okay, these were all the things I need to ask, and thank you for your time and consideration. It was, sir has given valuable insights regarding civil engineering course, and I hope you have cleared all your doubts, and if you have any inquiries, you can contact me in the number given in the description. And again, sir, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
It was a
Thank you.
great session.
Thank you.